Hello, my beautiful people. This is Sylvia Giza, and today I would like to talk to you about children, okay? And why some people have children and why some people don't have children, okay? So, for example, I tell you about my example. When I was like 11, I was single child, okay? Up to 11 or 12, I think up to 12 I was single child, okay? And actually I actually love children because I am Cancer sign, I am moon child, so I love children. So always, like, wherever I see child, I was just want to hold the child, see the child, take care of the child. So I love children. So whoever in my actually buildings, because I live in the high rise in Poland, so whoever in high rise had child, I have to take care of this child. So I was walking with the stroller, and then I was take care of this. I was walking for walk. I go for the walk, and those moms actually were actually giving me all, like, later they give me candies for that. But I didn't care about candies. I was caring about the child because I love children, right? So I take care of these children all the time, like some other people children, right? And then later, when I was 12, my mom, she was pregnant, and I got one brother, which is Peter. And then 2 years later, I got another brother, which is Jacob, okay? So when Peter born, my mom actually, she doesn't have to do anything because I was take care of the child. I was doing everything. I was feeding, changing the diapers, and going for walk, even in the night. Something, he was wake up or something, I was running to him. So I was like his mom, you know what I mean? And then later, Jacob was born. So I was like, I'm having 2 children now, okay? So when I was pretty young, I actually take care of children like my own children, right? So what I was gonna say, it's like I already experienced this in my life when I was young, right? I already experienced this children and whatever mom is doing with the child, like as my own children, you know what I mean? So my mom, she was actually very happy because I take care of them and I love them, and I do whatever needs to be done, right? Even when they are older, when my mom passed away, I used to go to school. Wow. I used to go to school to check on them when the teacher sent something, oh, come to the school. I was going to the school because my parents didn't speak English, so I was take care of them still, right? So I experienced, as a teenage girl, I experienced like a motherhood. And also when they grow up, they used to actually live in my house. Peter was living in my house for 1 year, and then Jacob later was living a little bit shorter time before I moved to Kauai. And so I had always children in my life. And people ask me, why you don't have children? Because I already have this motherhood. And always I got this, then I find out later, when you have children, then you have, like, you create new karma for you. So maybe that was me subconsciously knowing that I don't want then children because, I am creating the karma in this life, right? So this is one thing. The other thing is I already experienced this, and I experienced this up to, I tell you, up to even like 8 years ago. I still have, maybe 10 years ago, I used to take care of them, you know what I mean? Because they were my younger brother, so I'm like their mom, okay? So I experienced this motherhood, even, so this is one thing. And the other thing is, I know to be a mom is very big responsibility, okay? And you have to spend the time. A lot of women, they want to have children, but they don't realize that you have to have big responsibility to teach the child everything, and be open-minded and actually let the child to be with some other people, not like be close to the child, like, oh, this is my child, and this is my child, and this child has to be with me, and don't allow child with other people. For example, I got some friends, if I want to like take a child somewhere to the park or something, they are afraid because, oh, there are some animals and something happened to the child. Be open-minded, don't be scared. So some people are like, right now, if I don't connect with them because they are close-minded. That's why, if you want to connect with your children, you need to be open-minded and let your child go with me, for example, so I can show them some other views. You know what I mean? And mother should choose, let the child to go with other people, so child have actually more experience with other people, more perspective for the other world. You know what I mean? So what, I have to do something with this. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. Sorry. But okay, let's see if this is standing. Okay, it's standing. Okay, it's standing. Okay, so you don't see me now. It's wind a little bit, so maybe I do this. I have to do it a little bit like this. So don't be so like close-minded about your life. Have a child. You have to have only child, and you have to be with the child all the time. Give the child to some people so the child can see other perspective on life. Okay, and child will be more experienced, see more people, have other connection with people. Children are a soulmate connection with other people, so just let the child loose and let them connect with other people so they can have other experience with another vision for the world, not only your world. Okay, so this is one thing. And don't be so protective of the child, because child knows where to go, what to do. They got this insights in them, so they got this intuition, they know where to go. So when they are older, a little bit older, right? And what I was gonna say also, that's why a lot of people who are teaching have experience with children before, or have experience before in other past lives, right? And then they just don't care for the children, because I already experienced children, so how all my life I'm gonna have children? You know what I mean? Like up to 30, when I was 30 years old, I have children all the time in my life. So after, when I was like 30, I'm like, oh my God, now I can okay, so maybe I do like this. So now I can do, and maybe what I just lost my train of thoughts. Okay, so now I can move and live and do whatever I want, because I don't have this responsibility. I have to take care of the children all the time, right? So this is what I'm talking. Look at this, how beautiful it is. You see how beautiful it is? So I am in beautiful spot. So I just want to tell you, just be free, okay, with your children, and let them go. If someone comes to you or call you, oh, can I take your children to somewhere? If you trust those people, of course, not like you don't trust it, right? Maybe like this better. Let's see what's happening here. It's standing. Outstanding. So and also, so that's why, you know, other people doesn't have, sorry guys, some probably have to take you like this. So that's why other people, they don't have children, because they already experienced this children. You know, take care of the children, okay? So let's see if I will put it here. Maybe not here now. Let's see here. Okay, maybe this will stand. Okay, so what my other thing was like, okay, so a lot of like spiritual people, they don't have children because they are like, they knew subconsciously that they will be teaching people, okay? So they will they knew subconsciously. You see this? You know what this reminds me? And I got this on the other hand, on the other leg too. You see, you can see it. You see, you know what that reminds me of? Jesus on the cross. So wherever I see this, I don't know if everybody has this, but when I have this, you know, I just born like this. So this is when I was little, I was always reminded myself that this is like what Jesus on the cross, you know what I mean? So it's like kind of strange, you know, I got this like thing from like this. So anyway, so a lot of, that's why a lot of people doesn't have children. And because they don't choose to have a children, right? Because it's like big responsibility, and if they feel that they will be like teaching for the world or something, they will actually, they also choose not to have children. And this is also their destiny, because in the destiny they have something like this, that's they're not gonna have children. And some people who actually cannot have children, they need to actually love themselves, okay? So whatever is happening in your life, probably you got the energy for that, that you need to transform your life or something, and that's why you don't have children. So go inside, go within, and start to talking to your body, and start to love your body. When you start loving your body, you heal your body, and start to love your body down there, right? Which is your belly and your whole body, which is like, I am pure divine love in me. And pray for your body, to yourself, that you can have children, right? And also you could have this energy in your chart that it's right now you don't have children because you need to learn something more about you, and you need to love yourself, okay? So that's all, my beautiful people. I'm sending you much love. I am in this beautiful creek here, and I am suntanning, but came to me to record this. I'm recording this in my bathing suit, and finally, first time in my life, I'm recording something in my bathing suit, but it's okay, you know. I love it, I love it, I love it, and it's okay too to record the videos in the bathing suit and be open-minded, okay? I love you all, sending you much love, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.